I'm not sure if there's an official limit as to how many toiletry bags are too many, but I'm sure I've reached it. Hi everybody, welcome back, or welcome if you're new. My name is Peach and I make videos about having fun at any age. I've been decluttering this winter, and yesterday I went to a junk closet and was clearing it out, and one of the things I keep in there is some travel supplies. I was surprised to see how many toiletry bags I had. The really funny thing is that if you asked me if I have the perfect toiletry bag, I would say no, I'm still looking for it. So what's wrong with all these bags that I bought? Let's look at them. Back when I was a young adult just starting to travel, I used what was pretty much the only thing available, and that was what we called a men's shavings kit. Unless you were a movie star or an aristocrat and you had a hard case the size of a carry-on, that's what we mostly used. And at the time, that was fine. I didn't have any wrinkles. They hadn't invented sunscreen yet. It worked. But then life changed. We got sunscreen. I got kids. I got wrinkles. And the little shaving kit size just didn't work anymore. So one of the first innovations that came along were hanging toiletry bags. And I have had a collection of these over the years. There's something wrong with all of them. The first thing that bugs me are the tiny little hooks, like this little hook. It's too small. It won't fit over a shower rod. It won't fit over a curtain rod. It won't fit over a closet rod. It's just too small. This bag, very pretty, lively, has plastic, kind of a thin, cheap plastic, and it doesn't expand very much, but there's 3 of them. So when you fill them all up and you put it together, it's huge. I thought it was huge. So I stopped using it. It didn't actually close enough to get back to the Velcro. So that one I don't use. I think I'm gonna get rid of it. Then I got this little guy. This is by Travelon. It's actually really high quality, but there's things wrong with it. And what's wrong with it? Again, the dinky little hanger. These are no good. And this one just has the one compartment and it only goes up to here. So if you're reaching for stuff, other stuff is falling out. It has a little elastic strappy thing there. It has a couple little mesh pockets, another elastic strap over here on this side, one mesh pocket here. Too small, too sloppy, nicely made. Gotta get rid of that one. Somewhere along the way, I acquired this one. I have no idea what I was thinking. This is way too small. It's just got one little zippered compartment here, very tiny. A tiny little mesh slim pocket here, another one up here. It doesn't have a hook. It has a strap that comes open and you could loop it around something. It's flimsy, it's cheap. I've never used it. I thought I would. Don't. This one I actually used for a long time. It has a nice big hook. Yay, we like that. It's got 2 pretty good size plastic compartments, a couple little pockets. This one has more plastic compartments with straps. It's wipeable. That's another thing I like. A little mesh pocket up there. What this one doesn't have is any kind of a privacy pocket. Sometimes you just want a little pocket that's a little more discreet. You don't want the maids to see it. You maybe don't want your roommate to see it. Maybe you have drugs. Maybe you have adult stuff. This one doesn't have anything like that. Nothing on the outside, no other zipper thing. I use this a lot, but one of the reasons I stopped using it is it's quite rigid and it's heavy. And when it's fully packed and lots of stuff in it, it doesn't squish down. It's not very malleable. And I like bags that I can kind of squish a little bit and make them fit in a hole. And this one doesn't do that. I'll keep that one though. Then there's this one. This is new. I just got this last year. I think it was on some sale. It's made by BagSmart. BagSmart makes really nice stuff. I like BagSmart. It's just a compartment. It has 2 little mesh pockets there, and otherwise it's just a big rectangle. It has some kind of a metal support around, so it's supposed to stay open, and I think it would if you actually had anything in it. Zippers are nice. It has the privacy pocket that I love. This is waterproof and 2 little slots in there. You can't hang it. You'd have to set it on the counter, and it's fabric on the outside, so I don't think if the counter was wet, that would work very well. I'm still going to keep it for a little while. Maybe I'll use it because I do, for some reason, I just like it. It's quilted, but I haven't actually used it, and I've had it at least 6 months. Next, we have 2 round bags. These are round little tubes. These 2 were part of a set. There was a middle-sized one. I only have the daddy bear and the baby bear left. This one I love because it's got Paris stuff on the outside. Zipper. It's really hard to put things in here and to get them out. I used to put like shampoos and things, hair stuff in this one, and I would struggle to get the little jars in and out of this weird shape. So that's no good. This is the Big Daddy one, same problem. It's something about the round shape makes it hard to get things in and out of, and it's just not worth it. Now we come to all the see-through plastic. I have a lot of these. This one's quite large. It's way too big to be a 3-1-1 bag, and it's fairly sturdy, and the zippers are pretty good. But when you put all your stuff in here and you zip it up, and then you open it up, and everything just falls out. I don't know who designed this. It's not handy. There's a couple of little pockets over with zippers on the side, but the bulk of the capacity is this middle section that's just gonna flop open and everything's gonna fall out. So I don't use that one anymore. These are 311 TSA compliant bags made by BagSmart. They're fine. It's the same as these ones. Also 311 bags. These aren't as deep. You can get more stuff in those ones, but sometimes you don't need it as deep. So those are okay. I have 2 of those. I have 4 together there. This one, I was going to my son's graduation and when he got his PhD, and you had to have a clear bag, like if you were going to a concert or a theater at the university graduations now, you have to have a clear bag. So I bought this one, and it has a little shoulder strap, which is handy. You can wear it crossbody, but it's basically the same bag as those, only with the ability to wear a strap. I may go to another concert, so I'll probably keep that one. These plastic ones are smaller, and I actually like these because sometimes I just want to put like my hair stuff in one, and I've gotten to the point where I separate things out. So if I'm taking medications just in case that I hope not to have to use but I want to have with me, I might take them in a smaller bag like this. Maybe my hair stuff and something else that I want to separate out could be in these smaller bags. And I like it when they're see-through because you can see what's in there pretty easily. What I'm doing now is I'm separating things out. So I'm having a smaller toiletry bag. My makeup is somewhere else. Hair care is somewhere else. Drugs are somewhere else. And then I have smaller containers that are categorized, and I can put them around inside my suitcase into smaller openings, and that works. This one, another dumb design, pretty color. I was using this, and then what I found is that it doesn't go all the way to the end, and so you've got this gap and stuff just falls out. So that's going. I have a whole bunch of these. They're just nylon bags. I actually do use these. I think they were a set of 3 or 4 different colors. And these are great for like taking on the plane, the stuff that you want to have access to in your seat. So some tissue, some lip gloss, maybe a little hand moisturizer, your AirPods, your earplugs, anything like that that you want to have right with you in the seat. I'm using these for that kind of thing. Or as a tech bag when I just want this size and something soft. They're very soft. They're pretty thick nylon. So far they've held up well. So those I actually use, so we'll keep those. And that brings us to what I've been using lately, which is these 2 bags, often in combination. I was in Japan and the toiletry bag I took broke. It ripped. So I went to Daiso and I got this. It was less than $5. It was maybe less than $3. It's a fabric. This one is actually the one I've been using, so it's still packed. It has 1 pocket, As you can see, pretty full of stuff. Not organized very well because it's all just in there. We do have a little privacy pocket. It has this other pocket for my little sewing kit and things, pimple patches. Again, tiny little hook. It does have one little opening in the back. That's a shower cap, but it doesn't close off in any way, so things can fall in and out of there, and it does have another hook here. So I thought this wouldn't last more than a week or two for being $3 or $4, and it's held up now at least 4 months of traveling, but not perfect. And because I got that one and I was worried it would break, I was in a different Daiso, and they had this different model, which is also just fabric. Little tiny zipper there. This one is not see-through, so it could be a privacy pocket. And then a mesh covered one there. And nothing, oh yeah, we do have a zipper on, another privacy pocket. Ooh. So you could slip little things in there. Again, the tiny little hook. So my workaround lately for the tiny little hooks has been to take one of these, which is, it's actually a trouser jeans hanger. I pack several of these whenever I travel. They're so handy. And so I could, if all I had in the bathroom was a bigger rod, or the only place to hang it was a bigger rod, I can do that and just add the bigger rod on there. Not the best solution, but works. So if you found your dream toiletry bag, leave it in the comments below. I'm curious to know what's out there that you like. So why do I keep buying more toiletry bags? I think it's because I feel I haven't found the perfect one yet. And I think I know what I want. So I decided to ask a couple of AI bots to design one for me. So here's the criteria I used. It has to have multiple organized pockets that are transparent, and at least one of those needs to be waterproof. I want a sturdy, full-size hook on the top, not the baby hook, but a Big Daddy hook. And it would be great if that had 360 rotation. I don't need it to hold full-size products. I never take full-size products. I want both the interior and the exterior to be wipeable so you can clean it up if it gets dirty. I want a privacy pocket that has to be zippered. I want it to be lightweight and have durable zippers. I think over the years, if I've had to throw out a toiletry bag, it's almost always because the zippers break. The next highest problem is like the mesh rips. And I think I want the large compartment to be about 9 inches across, 8 inches tall, and 2 to 2.5 inches deep, and then a couple of other compartments. So that's what I asked the bots, and I said, can you design me a woman's toiletry bag that meets these criteria? So the first bot I asked was ChatGPT, and this is what they came up with. So as ChatGPT does, it came back and repeated all the things I had asked it and told me those were great ideas. And then it came up with this. And okay, doesn't look like a huge hook to me. Maybe it is supposed to be. But as I scrolled down and saw other angles, I thought, that's weird. So the inside, and it just has the one main compartment, the front angles down to where it's only like 1 inch off the ground. And I think as you open that up, anything that's in there is just going to fall out. So that wasn't very appealing. So then I asked it to fix that. Apparently I didn't phrase my query very well because it came up with something that was pretty much the same. So I was not happy with that one. So then I went to a different AI bot that I use for other developmental projects, and I asked the same queries, and it came back with a whole marketing page for me. The first time, the first image looks like it's a men's shavings kit. I mean, let's go back 50 years. And then there's other images of it hanging where it doesn't look like the same bag. It's all supposed to be one bag. There's the one main compartment in the men's shavings kit and then one little side that flaps down. And then when it's hanging, it almost looks like a ballet slipper case. I'm not quite sure what that is all about. But when the lighter color version of the bag is hanging, it looks twice as long. Where did that come from? Then it's got another picture of it hanging where it actually has what looks to be a full-size clip. But in a different picture, the full-size clip is gone and it's hanging with a strap, but at least it's the double-length one. So I don't know. I could keep going and asking more and more queries, but I think it's better to ask you what you guys think are really good toiletry bags, because for some reason I still feel like I need a better bag. So what do you think? Is it too many? Do I have too many? Is the perfect bag out there? I'm hoping one of you has found it and will leave a comment below. If you enjoy content like this, please leave a like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.